What if I told you that scrubbing your kitchen floor tonight is just as critical to your ultimate destiny as, say, landing your dream job? I
Hmm.
mean, we tend to spend our entire lives just waiting.
Right, in the waiting room.
Yeah,
We sort of postpone living. We treat mundane chores like doing the dishes or writing a weekly report as, well, annoying obstacles standing in the way of our true purpose.
exactly. But what if that waiting room actually is the main event? Welcome to today's deep dive titled Love and Offering Marks of a Work.
It is a really profound topic today.
Yeah, it is. We're exploring a conceptual framework from the work of Cafh.
Right, cuff. And the mission here isn't to ask you to escape reality. It's really about how you can transform your ordinary everyday life into this magnificent destiny through an evolutionary movement of consciousness.
Which brings us to the ultimate goal of Cafh,
Yeah.
right? This state called egoence.
Yes, egoence. It is essentially the materialization of what they call the mother idea. I know that sounds incredibly abstract at
A
first.
little bit, yeah. What exactly is the mother idea?
Well, it is the underlying blueprint of reality. It's the recognition that everything is fundamentally unified. So, egoance is this state where your inner work, expanding your consciousness to recognize that unity directly fuels your outer work.
Meaning actions for the common good.
Exactly. Inner work fueling outer action.
It's kind of like a single drop of water finally realizing, oh, wow, I am actually part of the entire ocean.
That is a perfect way to put it.
You connect to yourself, to your environment, and to transcendence, which this framework calls the Divine Mother.
Right, the nurturing, unifying force of the cosmos. But to actually reach that state of egoance, you need a deliberate practice. It involves 4 specific vows.
Right, the vows are silence, fidelity, obedience, and renunciation.
Yes, and I think we need to unpack those because they can be easily misunderstood.
Oh, absolutely. I have to admit, when I hear a word like obedience, my defenses instantly go up. I mean, to a modern listener, vowing to obey sounds like a total loss of freedom. It sort of sounds like slavery.
It really does. It's a completely natural reaction to have. But this framework asks us to redefine obedience, basically through the lens of causality.
Okay, how so?
Well, think of a river. A river obeys its course, right? It respects its banks in order to successfully reach the sea.
Oh, I see. So it isn't about blind submission.
Exactly. In this context, obedience is about aligning your internal forces with a greater purpose. It actually frees you from the friction of self-pride because you realize you aren't just an isolated island. You are part of that larger flow.
Right. So if obedience gets us into the flow of the river, what keeps us stuck on the riverbank?
That is where fidelity comes in. Fidelity gives us the strength to remain committed to letting go of things.
Oh, wait. I love the analogy the source uses here. The monkey and the banana.
Yes, the monkey trap. It illustrates this perfectly.
Right. So a monkey reaches into a cage to grab a banana. But once his fist is clenched around the fruit, his hand is too big to fit back through the bars. And because he absolutely refuses to let go of the food, he remains trapped.
He literally starves to death, stuck in what they call the cage of control.
It's wild, but we do that all the time, trying to freeze life exactly how we want it, clinging to desires or outcomes. It only brings frustration. We have to open our hands to be free.
Which naturally leads us right into the vow of renunciation. Opening your hand actually is renunciation.
Letting go of the banana.
Right. It's the active choice to surrender the illusion that you can possess or control the world around you.
And I imagine the final piece, silence, isn't just about, keeping your mouth shut.
No, not at all. It is the internal quiet needed to stop that constant mental complaining when you do finally let go of the banana. It quiets the mind so you can actually connect with that ocean we talked about earlier.
So how do these lofty vows connect to the listener's daily life? I mean, how do theory and practice actually merge?
To drive this change every day, you use 2 mechanisms, consciousness and will. Consciousness acts like a spotlight.
So it shows you clearly that you are, say, stuck complaining about a difficult situation.
Exactly. And then will is the muscle. It is the energy that lets you consciously choose empathy instead of just running your old reactive habit.
Right. So whether you are cleaning the house or writing a report, you aren't just doing a chore.
No, You are actively expressing your state of consciousness. Every tiny act becomes the sacred ground where this destiny is realized.
Wow.
It completely flips our definition of success. The core theme here is that having nothing is true wealth, and gaining nothing is true serenity.
That is so powerful. Having nothing is true wealth. We want to leave you with a final thought to ponder today. We talked about letting go of the banana and getting into the flow of the river.
Right.
But the next time your daily plans are completely thwarted, what if you viewed that frustration not as an obstacle, but as a direct, sacred invitation to practice the liberating law of renunciation?